behind the door. Actually, I don't think my dad would take you coming home to our house, actually. My sister brought your own.
Oh, come on now. I really think he wouldn't mind.
Listen, Dee Snider, welcome to Hearsay. Now, you've been called the Boy George of heavy metal. How'd you take to that?
Well, if I want to climb over the camera and punch you in the face, to tell you the truth, but I don't quite agree with that proclamation. I'm not a gender bender. I'm a rock and roller, that's all. A little strange, maybe, a little weird, yes, but basically just a nice guy. I've been with you all day, aren't I, a nice guy?
No, but I'm not so sure, because I haven't made my mind up yet. So what are the makeup then? What's in the makeup? Why not just go out there and play rock and roll?
Well, when I was growing up and watching Bowie and Alice Cooper, I thought that was the way to rock and roll. You know, I like the staging, I like the excitement of the show. I wanted to carry on. As far as feminine kind of makeup goes, we just have sort of a tough act to start with, so we figured it'd be kind of shocking for us to come out like this.
So I was going to say, who's the prettiest? You or Boy George?
Boy George can have it.
All right, you up in the pop scene?
Oh, yes, hurry up.
So we're going to find out. Now, the Fair City of Glasgow has certainly been a hive of activity for the past few years, and one group who lately have joined the First Division ranks are a gang of jock rockers called the Bluebells, who had their first hit recently with I'm Falling. The new single, entitled Young at Heart, is a cross between Come on Eileen and Karma Chameleon, if you can imagine that. It's well groovy though, as is the video. Stop the celebrity in this. Record, I love that, the Bluebells, their new single, Dee. Did that set you on fire?
Well, my immediate reaction was a little one of these kind of things, but I decided I'll try and be fair. You know, being a headbanger that I am, I sort of hate all this stuff, but try and be fair.
Why? Why'd you hate it, then?
Well, it's sort of a built-in thing, you know. I mean, they hate us, we hate them kind of thing. It seems everybody's down with heavy metal, so all the heavy metal kids are, well, we hate you too. So, but I want to be fair. Be fair, Dee. You know, you said be fair. Well, I'm trying to be fair. I really listened to this whole record twice, and it's alright. I mean, it's kind of wimpy. I was going to say, it's all in style, though. It's like, to me, it's like country western 50s kind of thing that was big in the States when I was like 2 years old.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I liked the video. I thought the video was kind of nice.
I was just like, you know, you call them wimpy. I mean, your dad's a policeman. What does he think about you, you know, dressing up like that and doing that sort of thing?
My dad never had any problem with whether I was a heterosexual or not, if that's what you mean. I mean, you know, he'd come back with the ladies, you know? I mean, everything was all right. Just because I was wearing fishnet stockings didn't mean anything was wrong with me.
Oh, talking of fishnet stockings, that leads us on to our next record. Now, a few years ago, Prince was considered very outrageous. A naughty but nice pop star your mother definitely wouldn't like. Well, he's since left his dirty raincoat and he's suspended and his stockings in the wardrobe and swapped them for the black leather look. Here's his new record, rather softly entitled, I think, When Doves Cry. He's got a nice chest, though, isn't he? It's riding into the sunset. I mean, you're a man, Dee. I mean, is he a man's man? I mean, you tell me.
It's obvious he directed it himself. Prince, let's see. Prince, basically, I like the way he dresses, I like the way he moves, but he should have finished the song. I mean, that sounds to me like a rhythm track. There's basically drums and some vocals. You keep going, where's the guitar, where's the song going to? And I'm not really into that thing. I don't like to see a man put a soundtrack to an orgasm, and that's basically what he's doing on that record, and so it's just not for me. Well, I guess he's trying to prove he's a man. I guess he must be. He was on top.
Alright, I can't wait to see what you say about the next record. Now, apart from Knives and Forks, Sheffield has to be famous for that dynamic spice piece for Human League. And the LP Dare certainly put them well and truly on the pop map. Their follow-up, however, Hysteria, has been rather coldly received. Here's another single from it. This one's called Life on Your Own, and the accompanying video finds them rightly in a rather ultra-rock mood. And by that I mean prophesizing yet another nuclear holocaust. Then, Dee?
I'm really impressed. I mean, you could see how thrilled I was with that song.
I know, you really were getting on down.
Yeah, I know. I was up on my feet a few seconds ago. Really, I was. I should have been smoking. Actually, again, just seems to go over my head or between my legs. I'm not sure where, but it, you know, underneath. Come on, get it together. Where's your? I mean, I can't handle that kind of stuff. The keyboard player, I know for a fact, loves Twisted Sister. I don't know what he's doing in that band, but he's, you know, it's not for me. But then again, just because I don't like these records, they'll probably just take hits.
I was going to say, I mean, you know, you're slagging all this stuff off. I mean, what about, you know, your music? I mean, a lot of people don't like that.
My music?
Hey?
Well, it's slag off my own music.
Why don't you do it?
I just happen to have this with me, or a new single. We're not. Oh,
come on, get on with it.
I'm sorry.
I mean, what about people criticising Twisted Sister? I mean, you know, the macho lyrics and the image and everything else that goes with it.
Well, it's okay. They don't have to like it. It's not for everybody.
All right. up.
You just told me you're a closet headbanger anyway. He's got a Thin Lizzy album. He told me the Thin Lizzy album. He was singing The Boys Are Back in Town in the cafe out there. He was, I swear. And he likes Motorhead too. He told me he likes Motorhead.
Be quiet, yeah.
He's got studded underwear.
Lovable Scout of Pete Wiley, the lead singer of Wild, I don't believe any of that. Maybe an opinion so-and-so, but at least he's got something to say. Unlike a lot of other pop people, unlike him. But since Through the Blues, he's been off to sea, but I can happily tell you the Rocket is back. It's a good record as well, rather appropriately entitled Come Back. Sounding single, Come Back. See? Are you glad that they've come back or what? You just glad that, you know, they should have kept away.
All right, this is the best one out of the four. I mean, I've got to pick something, right? I've got to say something. I mean, the song's okay. I happen to like 50s and oldies and Phil Spector productions, and it's obvious that that's what he's into and that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get that 50s feel with the girls in the background, and he's achieved it to a certain extent, and I can appreciate it to, you know, a certain amount. If it wasn't for the melody, it'd be perfect.
Oh, but listen, there's got to be, you know, a Twisted Sister fan somewhere out there in Penobland.
One or two.
I mean, what happens next for you, lot?
Well, after last night at the Hammersmith, which you didn't show up for, he said he was coming to the Hammersmith, and he went to see Russ Abbott instead. I hope he was really funny. And he wore these shoes, to see Russ Abbott, and he was offended as well as I am. Perfectly disgraceful. We're going over to, with the cameras, that's the one. We're going to Germany to do a TV show over there where they like us. And then we're going back to the States to tour, then we'll be back here in the fall to tour some more in the UK, a major UK tour.
I can wait for that. Thanks, Steve. Coming up after the break, Dissident Tilbrook and the Magnus Pike of Pop, Thomas Dolby. Plus, wait for this, the one and only Stevie Wonder.